Hey, what's up guys? This is Ozkavosh, and I have just started playing Path of Exile. I used to play a lot of Adventure Quest worlds, I played a little bit of World of Warcraft, but I found those games kind of boring, and then I just, you know, stick to this game. It drew my attention, the complexity of the skills, the complexity of the passives, everything of this game has a certain spice that no other MMOs have. I can assure you that. And I have been running this Shield Crush Impale build. I was trying to find something off meta that was more of a button presser build, and it's working. I'm already at level 98. This is my first league so far. I have played previously at 3.17 as an Skelly Mage build, Necromancer, and I didn't even get to finish the content because I wasn't enjoying the game that much because I didn't know how the game worked at the end game part. But now, I'm loving this game. I have already farmed every end game item that I required, and now I'm going for more damage build. So I've got my Arn's Anguish right here. I got the Pride increased R effect. My build right now is dealing 15 million damage and Guardian Pinnacle bosses if I have 4 Frenzy Charges. And I don't remember if I have the Brutality set on my calcs, but you will usually have those because Guardian Pinnacle bosses do have some monsters that they summon, so you will eventually get Frenzy Charges or Brutality Charges or both of them. And the average DPS here for Uber bosses is ranging at 4.2 up to 4.4 million damage with the Frenzy Charges at max. So Uber bosses, you won't have the Frenzy Charges because they have phases. You will run out of Frenzy Charges before they turn into the next phase of the killing, so you will definitely lose your Frenzy Charges, but still you will deal quite a good amount of damage though. So there's the Val Ancestral War Chief. It lasts I think it's 6 seconds. You will always have Ancestral Protectors. I don't have the enchantment that I required for my attack speed, which is the enchantment from the Divine Font that gives you 18% increased attack speed. But I mean, you can get that. It's an end game sort of thing. I wouldn't say it's just like mandatory, but the thing about this build is that you can run this as a league starter. It can work on a budget. You just need a good shield, and you can work all your way up into leveling with, let me find the specific node, this one right here, 2% increased attack damage per 75 armor or evasion rating on shield. So the one build that I'm running here right now is the Resolute technique. So I'm using the regular Shield Crush, and I don't rely on Energy Shield. But you can have an Uber boss killer and still map really fast with this build if you get the Divergent Shield Crush. So what would I tell you to do would be farm some Chaos Orbs. The Divergent Shield Crush, I think it's costing around 45 Chaos. And another thing that you must have to deal tons of damage is the level 24 Shield Crush that I have right here. I have the 20% quality, and I've got 2 levels from my armor plate. I crafted this, I think. I don't remember if I bought it. It's been long since I got it. I'm sorry. And plus 1 level to physical skill gems. So this is what you want to run on your character. And I've got this belt. This is an end game belt. I was running the maps with just a regular defenses, like regular resistances belt. And I started changing my character up to the point where I'm just like, improving some little spots to gain higher damage, So let me show you how this one works on maps. Alright, let me just get a map here real quick. So I'm already poor, as you can see. I spent all of my currency buying some gems. I have already bought the Awakened Multi-Strike. This is really expensive. I have my Awakened Brutality as though it's not as expensive, Another thing that I bought that was really expensive is this ring, this vermilion ring, that gives me a lot of damage and HP. So you see here, I have 5k HP right now, and yeah. So I'm always relying on the Val Ancestral War Chiefs to have the increased damage from Soul Game Prevention, and also the bonus damage from the Ancestral War Chiefs. So let's get a map here, and I'll show you guys how quick you can clear a map with this build. It's not a Venom Gyre sort of thing, but it does the job pretty well. I can assure you that. Alright. What I always do is run dunes because they're wide open. There are no blocking paths, or the only thing that could block your attacks would be these rocks, but I can't see any of those. Oh yeah, these rocks right here, right behind my character right now. So another thing that counts a lot for you to do the boss content, I would recommend you to run the Slayer, not the Gladiator version, because this one has the 20% culling strike, and you also cannot take reflected physical damage. The only thing that can actually kill you is less recovery rate and less armor, because you have a lot of armor on your character. You see, I have fortification, and I mean, it's not a huge tanky reduction of physical damage, but that's enough for me to clear the content. And yeah, I mean, what I've been working on lately to get my currency was the strong boxes. I've been juicing the strong boxes up, and I put all my Atlas passive skill points on the strong boxes and the menagerie. I really like getting beasts and throwing Val orbs, maybe get some expensive implicit modifiers from those. And yeah, I made some currency out of that. And there's also the mirror tablets. So yeah, I mean, what I did to level up to 98 at my first league is just this, I would say, quite broken mechanic, which is this right here, the mirror tablet one. So if you run a Reflection of Paradise with 6 people, you can get up to 4 levels depending on which level you are. So my friend and other dudes that were mapping with me, he was at level 70, and he got like to level 74 by running one Reflection of Paradise. I think it was a difficulty 7. And there's also another thing. The higher the difficulty does not mean that you will get the best, like the higher cost benefit. It doesn't work like that for the Reflection of Paradise, because it depends on the monsters that you get from the Reflection of Paradise. So the ones that I usually get a lot of XP from are those kind of crickets that you kill at that same, you know, the map Orchard, where you have that cricket from the optional quest in the lore. So yeah, those crickets and the Carnage Apes. The Carnage Apes are usually the ones that give me tons of XP. The ones that sometimes don't give me that much XP are those beasts that look like the Gruthkol, the white beast. So yeah, I mean, you can totally spare some Chaos Orbs. You might drop a Divine Orb. You might sell some Mirror Tablets with Reflection of Kalandra, which will get you like 2 to 4 Divines, depending on the difficulty you put. And for those who don't understand how the mechanic works for the Kalandra, let me find my Kalandras over here. Alright, here. You see this? For each tile, you will increase the difficulty, and these tiles that you have, these chromes, like this bordered, you know, those things right here, those lines at the very edge. These are quality enhancements on the tile, on the reflection. So you will usually get better loot, better item drop rate, and everything. You see? So the farthest from the entrance, the better. So 1, 2, 3, 7. So you will try to get Reflection of Paradise and the Calandra the 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 highest you can, because you can make some currency out of that. I can totally assure you that. So anyway, that's how I've been working on my character. If you have anything that you want to see, any builds or anything like that, just hit me up. I'll try something out. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to thumbs up. And yeah, let's play this game. This game is really fun. I can totally recommend you guys this game. You will enjoy it. For real.